If your calls feel like hustle without heaven, stay with me. Today we're fixing that. Welcome to the Kingdom Built Podcast, the show for Christian entrepreneurs building their business God's way. I'm Damon Robbins. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome back. Today we're talking about a 5-minute prayer routine you can use before, during, and after every client conversation. By the end of this episode, you'll have a simple script and a tiny habit, one you can use between emails or while you pour your coffee, that actually changes how your calls go. Here's what God says about our work. Whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord and not for men. Colossians chapter 3, verse 23. That means your conversations with prospects, clients, and partners aren't side tasks. They're sacred work. Treating them as worship shifts your tone, your posture, and your follow-up. Quick framework. 3 tiny moves. 60 seconds to set your posture, 2 minutes to hand the call to God, and 2 minutes after to capture what He showed you. Short, repeatable, not legalism. A posture. Start with posture. Here's the bold truth. Posture wins before performance. 60 seconds. Stand or sit tall. Take 3 long breaths. Slow your voice before your client hears it. Run this micro checklist out loud or in your head. Who am I serving? What's the clear next step I want? And what's one way God could use this beyond the transaction? True story. I once jumped on a discovery call with 0 prep. I was scattered. I talked too much. And the conversation went flat. I lost the sale and I felt hollow about it for days. After I started this 60-second posture, my voice changed. The person on the line relaxed. A week later, we reconnected and it went completely different. Listen, this next bit matters. Say this slowly. Hand the call to God before you hit dial. Lord, I'm bringing this conversation to you. Help me listen more than I speak. Show me what this person truly needs. And guide my words to be honest and helpful. If there's a sale, use it for good. If not, give me wisdom for the next step. Amen. Pray like you mean it. Short sentences. Simple posture. Let the words reorder your motives before outcomes do. Here's where people get tripped up. They use prayer like a checklist to force a result. Don't do that. If your prayer sounds mostly like, close this deal, then reshape it. Try this instead. God, let me be faithful to serve and faithful in the process. Give the outcome to Him and keep your heart honest. Finally, capture what God showed you after the call. 2 minutes after you hang up, answer 2 quick prompts. Write them down before you check email. 1. What did I hear that points to a real need? 2. What's one obedient next step? Spiritually specific and practically small. Write both down and then take one tiny action. A text, a follow-up email that references their need, or a prayer request you pass along. This stops rumination and builds momentum. And this last thing, identity beats technique every time. When you enter a call convinced God is already at work there, your voice is calmer, your questions are kinder, and your follow-up becomes service rather than hustle. Quick adaptations for real conversations. Cold calls shorten the commissioning line to one clear sentence. God, help me be a blessing in 30 seconds. Keep it tight and confident. Discovery calls, the full 2-minute prayer, and the capture prompts work best, especially when you're talking with a founder who feels burned out and needs direction. Pricing conversations, add this line to your prep. Lord, make my words generous and my boundaries wise, especially when someone balks at price and you feel shame creep in. Before we close, sit with this question this week. What would change about your next call if you truly believed God was already working through it? Write that question at the top of your notes and answer it after your next 3 conversations. God will meet you in the answers. Say this with me right now. I will enter every conversation as a servant, not a salesperson. I will pray for clarity and listen for God's lead, and I will act in faith, not fear. Stand on that this week. If today blessed you, subscribe so you never miss an episode. Share this with one Christian entrepreneur who needs it, and check the show notes for the downloadable call script and checklist. Everything is linked and ready for you. That's our episode for today. Thank you for spending this time with me. I genuinely don't take that lightly. Now take what you heard and do one obedient thing before the week is done. One step. One call prepared with prayer. I'll pray with you now. Father, give these listeners clarity, courage, and humility to serve. Let their words be seasoned with grace, and may their businesses reflect your goodness. Amen. I'm Damon Robbins. This is Kingdom Built. Stay blessed, friends.